Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Shall we begin?
Aloha Aries, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your spirit messages for September 2021. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, hit that bell button, leave me a comment, like and share the videos. All those things help my channel to grow and expand, and so that I can continue to give free content to you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. How I read is intuitively, and so I may not read the cards in the traditional fashion. Also, Spirit will give me at times messages or names or situations. That is just getting the attention of someone who maybe their attention is wavered or they have a specific message, because this is a general reading. So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. It doesn't mean that the message is not for you. So what we're going to do is get a Keepers of the Light card to look at the Ascended Master that is looking over your path at this time in the month of September for Aries. So we're going to get the Keepers of the Light card, and then we're going to do a monthly check-in spread. It's a 9-card spread that has an overview of your whole month. Okay, beautiful. So you have 2 Ascendant Masters that have come out. So we have Lord Shiva, and then we have Lord Ganesh. Let me see, is that in frame there? So Lord Shiva and Lord Ganesh. So we have Transcendence and Infinite Abundance. So Transcendence from Lord Shiva: rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. Lord Ganesh is saying obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. Okay, and both of these happen to be in the Hindu Ascended Masters. So if you are, if that religion is part of your religion, or if you're really fascinated with that, there may be some information additional in that for you. But regardless of whether that's your religion or not, all of us can call on Lord Shiva and Lord Ganesh. So they are going to be watching over your path at this time. So it's really beautiful. You are transcending and you're moving. Ganesh helps to remove obstacles and bring in abundance. So the obstacles are being removed from you, Aries, at this time. All right, let's look at your current self, Aries. Like, what is the energy of Aries for September, their current self? All right, we have Heart of Wands. This is a card of Aries, and let me just see if I can, I think this is the Queen, but I just want to be, yep. Okay, so this is the Queen of Wands. This is beautiful. This is pre-Empress energy. Whether you are male or female matters not. You're showing up as yourself. You're showing up as yourself in that pre-Empress energy, where you are getting yourself together. Your finances are in check. You're getting your heart and your passions together. So you're really in a beautiful position at this time. September is kind of a little bit of gnarly energy for the collective. We've just finished up the Lionsgate portal, so that energy from 8/8 goes for 6 weeks. So we're kind of finishing that energy. Then we have Chiron retrograde, which is the wounded healer, that goes until the end of the year. So find out where your Chiron placement is, because those patterns are surfacing at this time and will be until the end of the year. The wounded healer is what you've come in, the wound that you were birthed with, that becomes what you overcome and you can teach others. It becomes your superpower. We also have Uranus going in retrograde, as well as Mercury's going in retrograde. So a lot of rebellion, a lot of changing of the guard, a lot of changing of systems. Things that really don't work are moving out of the systems. right now, collectively and individually. So you may be feeling it makes a little bit of an uneasy or unrestful energy, but it's all for that beautiful change that's coming. So you are in a really great position. So you are coming into those energies as yourself in an elevated manner, ready to take on the challenge, ready to transcend, and ready to release the obstacles. So that's really beautiful. What is the major theme for Aries at this time for the month of, okay, do you want both of these? We do. All right. We have Two of Swords and Wheel of Fortune. The major theme is you are being asked to make a choice, but it leads to fortune for you. How you make this choice is you take off the blinders, you take off the ropes that are binding you, you cut through, and how you cut through is with the truth. And this is being honest with yourself and being honest with others around you about your intentions, about who you are, about what you really want out of life, what is appropriate moving forward. And this brings in a fortunate energy, okay? And so this Two of Swords here is beautiful, because I feel like the theme is you're really coming into a truth about yourself. You're transcending the BS. You're transcending any lies that you've told yourself, and you're getting those steps because it's bringing in fortune. So the wheel is turning for you, Aries, in your favor, okay? But how it turns in your favor, and that major theme is through the truth and through making choices that are fulfilling to you. What is the main goal or the key goal for Aries? Okay, too many. Listen. Okay. What is the main goal for Aries? All right. How do you want this? Okay. We have Eight of Wands. Okay. The main goal is communication. Quick, swift, pointed. Notice it's the antelope. The antelope gets where it's going quickly. They are one of the fastest animals on the planet. Not the fastest, but very, very quick. Very graceful. In some other decks, it shows like an archer, you know, making their aim, and they do not miss, okay? And so this is absolutely, your goal is to communicate effectively, quickly, and with precision, they're saying. So as all of these things are, the obstacles are leaving you, you're moving into very, very clear communication, and that's going to be very important to not only ask the questions that need to be asked, but also to receive and listen to the information coming in. All right, what is the main obstacle that's that Aries is facing in September that wants to be overcome by Lord Ganesh? What is the main obstacle? All right. Okay. A couple of them wanted to. There we go. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Okay. So the main obstacle is essentially working towards your goal, but also having the help from the universe. Let me read this because it's the obstacle. They want me to read the shadow position of this, so I will. Let me just try to find them. Okay, there we go. And these are the Naked Heart Tarot. Okay, the Three of Pentacles, the heart disconnects as I ask myself, is it possible I can expand beyond my current reality? Okay, so it says the actual message talks about goals, inspiration, and collaboration. It says I have the talent, ambition, and drive to succeed, and when I call in my support team, I have an opportunity to bring my dreams to life. Working together as a team helps build my inner strength and sense of belonging. Okay, so I feel like the obstacle for you that's being overcome is an unwillingness to maybe work with others, or a team in the business sense of things hasn't been really going the way that you've wanted it to go. Really believing in your talents and abilities, Aries, as well as working together for the common goal. That's going to be the obstacle. How can you work with others? You know, how can you create a life that's more or better than what you already have? How can you transcend to the next level for yourself? And what's a major accomplishment for Aries? Okay, month of September. We have 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. So a major accomplishment for you is you're getting recognized by the universe, and you're actually having a gift come in, okay? So you're being gifted from the universe, and you have 10 of Cups. So I feel like this month, despite the chaotic energy, there's a lot of happiness for you. The major accomplishment is 10 of Cups is wishes fulfilled, new love, happy family, happy life, you know, things going the way that you have asked. And the 6 of Pentacles is a gift from a universe, inheritance, balance, harmony, love. And so you are absolutely coming into this time. They keep saying to me the name Charlie or Charlotte, which actually was my mother's name. She was not Aries, but they are mentioning those names. This is the second time they've brought it up, and I have to say it. So if that name is resonates with you or is important to you, they're just asking you to pay close attention. Okay, and what do we have next? What to avoid, Aries? What to avoid? What to avoid, Aries? Okay, we have 2 of Pentacles. So basically what to avoid is to avoid imbalance. I am going to read, they asked me to read the shadow position on this because it is in the avoid position. So I will. Okay. So 2 of Pentacles is harmony, balance, and choice. But when we're disconnected, so what you're trying to avoid is, I ask myself, is it possible that if I make a decision, my life will come into balance? Okay. Because typically it says I choose to be firm in my choices so that I can bring harmony and balance into my life. So what they're saying is avoid being indecisive, okay? Avoid allowing yourself to be out of balance, even for love, even for, you know, working together with a team. Do your best to maintain the balance, okay? Do your best to choose harmony and avoid being out of balance just because, right? So they are asking you to take balance, essentially. What to embrace is, for Aries, what to embrace. Okay. Ooh. And I just had like a bunch of energy come right out of my left foot. So yeah. If you are having anything going on with your feet, then that's for you. All right. Excuse me. It's so strange. They're having me actually like read a lot of these, which is really out of the norm. Did something just move through the camera? Okay, maybe not. All right. All right. So what to embrace? We have 5 of Wands, conflict, tension, and chaos, as well as 4 of Pentacles, stability, earned gain, and attachment. Okay, so what they're saying is to embrace all that it has taken to build the foundation for yourself. And there may be conflict in the month of September for you. They're saying embrace it. Embrace the foundation that you've built. Okay, this card can be the miser of the deck. It can also be separating oneself from others, in the sense of making yourself separate for the foundation that you are building. And so they're saying to embrace that, you know, and this too, I feel like, is perseverance in many ways. You know, this can be working together with other people. It doesn't have to be just the conflict or the tension situation. It's like in the other Five of Wands, you see people on these wands, okay? And so sometimes they're climbing over one another, but sometimes it's like they're, like, I see that as they're helping one another climb up the ladder as well. So you get to choose how you embrace the chaos of change, because you are going through transcendence. And so I feel like, you know, embracing what you're building. All right, Aries, and we have where to find support. Where to find support. Oops. All right, we have, excuse me, movement of swords here. And that is the card of Gemini. Movement of swords is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so you're coming into where to find support is communication. This may be male or female, matters not, but someone of the air sign. It very well could be a Gemini. But this is someone who's going to be a sharpshooter. They're going to tell you the truth. The truth is going to be where you find support, especially with that Two of Swords earlier and the Knight of Swords, being swift in your communication, but also you may be getting help from a Gemini or an air sign that is specifically going to tell you the truth and help to support you in that way, to help you move through any challenges or obstacles that are being cleared at this time. They're really highlighting the Gemini on this card, and so that may be very relevant. Okay, so there's what they're saying is a friend or a mentor that's going to help you move through the next stages of your life, to move through this transcendence that's happening, and they're going to do that through telling you truth. And I feel like they're going to tell you truth in a really bold and forward way. So even though they're loving, I feel like they don't sugarcoat anything. Okay, let's have advice and encouragement. We have the advice and encouragement from Spirit, Aries, is the Fool, and that is take the leap of faith. Okay, you are ready. It's dropping the baggage. You're ready for this transcendence. And it's like all these feathers that make up the mane of this unicorn. It's like all the things that you have learned from Spirit already. Excuse me, my head just started itching on the right side. So that would be, that always indicates to me a spirit coming in that would be on the male side who's passed away of your family. So this would be a father, grandfather, or, you know, a grandmother on the male's side of your family. So they're just they're indicating that that an energy has presented. So you have learned from your past spiritual initiations. Okay, so now it's time to go ahead and take the leap into the new. Now is the time to take that leap of faith, become new, you know, give yourself that opportunity to move into that transcendence. Okay, and then we're going to do one last card to close out your reading from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Just one last message that Spirit wants to give you, Aries. There we go. Perfect. We have serendipity. Okay, so keep with it this month, because you do have serendipity. There are things that are, I don't really like the idea of like destiny per se, but there are things that are kind of predestined, people that you're going to meet on your path. And even if there are obstacles, challenges, or things like it just got really loud in my background. They're doing yard work like right outside my apartment, and it shouldn't be this loud right here, if you can hear that. Okay, but it's like chopping off the old and the obstacles and bringing in the new. So you do have the serendipity. It is the correct time for you. This is number 18. If that means something to you, reduces to a 9. All right, which the 9 is the opener. So you are opening to new experiences. You're opening to truth about yourself that you didn't know before, Aries. And it looks to be an exciting time of change for you. So thank you guys so much. That's what I have for you at this time. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and until next time, aloha.